And it's actually the Mario. I'm eating my words here. It is the wedding man himself, happy to take down the stealth infiltrator on Battlefield for game 1.
Yeah, this man looks dressed to kill, shall we say. Starting off with the fireballs, just using a little bit of Mario's zoning options at low percent because a lot of his aerials aren't safe on hit.
Understandable, and hey, this is the power of Zoner, as you said. You know, it's just, hey, I'm going to pull grenades. The frame 1 grenade pull is a total menace. If your combos are not true, it involves everyone getting blown up in turn, so have to be careful of what he's going to do there.
Yeah, Mario can just use his, like, phenomenal movement plus Flood to get around these projectiles so easily. You have a Reflector and Cape, you have Flood, which can physically push them away, and then you can just go on the platforms and use your mobility to work your way around what Snake is trying to lay out.
And that's kind of what we're seeing.
Yeah. Also, I just realized we're on triplats, and there's a Mario on stage.
Yes! It's not quite Yoshi's, but Battlefield is going to do this. And that's actually might be why, because, hey, look at those grenade pulls from Slate. It makes sense that, if possible, you can pull them out as needed. And I like that air dodge there. They're getting caught out.
Forward smash. Whoa. Hard punish by Jake to wrap up stock 1. Yeah, that's one of the problems with Snake. His disadvantage is not the greatest. When he goes high with that up B, if he does not grab edge, you either have to go super high or you are threatening to get blown up.
And there's the cape. As you said, getting rid of the grenades. It's the big play here. And I like the quick forward air dunk trade with the mortar. And this is just Jake chasing down Slate. And that might be too low to recover.
He didn't have the C4. He was trying to do a C4 recovery where you damage yourself with the C4 to get a little bit extra distance and another up B. But it looked like he already laid it down on stage and didn't recognize that.
So unfortunate there. A quick second stock gone. Jake just cruising through this matchup right now.
Up throw, armoring through that mortar. Did he get the jab reset with the grenade throw?
He did. That was so good. Okay, finally, the parry to up tilt puts Slate on board. It's just kind of a miracle how Jake was just making him dance across every single platform.
That air dodge a little bit rough right now, and then you just flood him away. Great attempt right there by Jake going super low, but Slate, very wise recovery. Laying down a few grenades. This is a character that I've seen make comebacks harder than this, so Jake needs to be very careful about what he gets himself into here.
And because every Snake main knows to go for something crazy like a random F smash, we saw that come out. And the C4 has been placed on the left side platform. And I'm liking this mix-ups.
The coverage was phenomenal. The C4 covered the roll out, and then the roll in covered with the forward tilt. Slate looking really great here on this last stock.
Having the time and the awareness to make something like that happen is, oh no, the Cypher extended the forward smash hitbox. So Jake manages to clean that stock and put Slate on notice.
Riding the hot hand to a game 1 victory right there is Jake. What a bit of knowledge, knowing to go ahead and angle the up smash up so that he can connect with the Cypher and beat out Snake's attempt to get back to stage. That is...
the little things.
Yeah, that's great presence of mind right there.
It's always the little things, Scabs, and my goodness, Jake knows the little things.
So now what is the response? I think we've got to go to a broader stage without as many favorable platforms for Mario, because we saw Jake dancing around those platforms and using that verticality afforded to him to basically make it really difficult for Slate to set up a camp game. But when Slate was actually throwing hands and got Jake in the corner, good God, did that man try to make a comeback.
It's impressive, to say the least. I mean, I got to give props where props are due, but you need a little bit more to take down a character like this. You know, likes pressing buttons, like getting in your face. And it's the wedding Mario still that Jake is making sure Slate will know by the end of this.
So it looks like small battlefield is the choice. And here's a tip. If you are ever facing Mario, take him to small battlefield instead of Stadium 2. Stadium 2 has a lower ceiling. It makes it super easy for him to ladder you. It's probably Mario's second best stage. But remember when we only had Stadium 2 and everybody would just gentleman to it every game? Mario mains secretly loved that.
Some characters got a lot off that. I know DK mains. I know some Wario mains even. But hey, this is the different one now. Small battlefield, as you said, slightly different blast zone, slightly different stage size, but the platforms are still the similar layout. So let's see if Jake can kind of get similar structured stuff like you would there.
Put her into up air. Slate's basically playing a little bit more aggressively at mid-distance. Like, once Jake gets in, he doesn't try to back off and grab a grenade as much. Instead, he throws hands. Snake secretly reminding you that, hey, I've got better burst options than your main does, and I'm a zoner.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about a lot of zoners in this game, but they got some scrapping options, and oh my goodness, just the empty jump into the forward smash, putting pressure on Slate there.
Jake's forward smashes have been on point. Like, it's such a powerful move. It can kill heavies at 90, but it's kind of hard to hit. It's a little bit slow. But Jake making it look easy here with the capital E.
The high percentage, though, putting a little bit of, plus on Slate's side. If you can get the grab, if you can get to that magic 160%, things become much easier. Trying to go for a quick dunk ski there, but Jake not finding it.
I'm surprised we haven't seen the up tilt and spot dodge spam start to come out here by Slate. When you got that up tilt that kills super early, you might as well go for it. Instead, Jake playing a much more defensive gameplay than we typically see out of Mario's here, using fireballs to control space, not feeling pressure to go in. And another forward smash. That time he used the pullback from the forward smash to avoid Slate's options. So smart.
I've seen a Mario use a forward smash this much in so long, but my goodness, does Jake make it work astoundingly. I mean, look at the percentage there. Even though Jake loses his first stock, has so much extra credit, it's an entire second meal, and he just needs to finish his plate.
But this is kind of how it starts. Snake has been the king of trade since he got introduced into Smash. He is phenomenal at just going tit for tat with grenades and other options and making you play the up smash, not hitting low enough, but the second one will. That's one thing you can't do. You can't try to B-reverse a grenade over Mario. He will give you the headbanger's ball and take a stock every time.
So much percentage, and that's kind of the problem, is that Snake loves making trades, but at a deficit, it's not turning out so well. That is the second time Jake has went for the forward air dunk and trading with the mortar this set. Just happy to take him because it's all about the power.
What is...
Oh! Ouch! Slate knocking down that stock in style.
Just letting the man know. Gets the triple up air, but yeah, if your combos aren't true, Snake will pull out a grenade. That is a known quantity right here. He gets the retreating aerial. Again, look at the coverage here. Jake's trying to roll through these options, but they're not quite working out. You can go ahead and trade forward air for that smash attack every single time, but you are taking more damage. And the falling missile finishes it. What a play!
That wasn't the falling missile. That was C4 on a
Was that
timer.
the C4 that detonated instead?
That was C4 on a timer. The plot armor of this man managing to cruise through that game too. Slate found the magic ticket, and that was C4 being there a tad too long.
Well, sometimes God don't want you to win.
Sometimes the script is written different than you expected. A twist ending, if you will.
Yo, Gimmer, get the script. We got a little revision to make.
Gimmer came out, pulled out the black Sharpie, and just started crossing out lines. That's never a good sign. If you're ever playing a set and you see Gimmer kind of pop out the stream room, start crossing out lines, you better be careful.
Yeah, I saw the explosion. I thought it was the missile that Slate had fired up into the stratosphere, falling back down. But instead, the C4 that does have a detonation timer, so you always want to be careful and keep track of when it is placed and when it is set to go off.
I bet Jake was focused on that missile, which fell and exploded on the right side platform. But when they weren't paying attention, it's the C4 underneath their very feet that managed to cause the problem.
All right, so going on to game 3, and it is going to be Jake's counter pick. I don't think that we'll see triplats here. Perhaps we'll get something like Final D, where you can exploit Snake's subpar landing options. Or maybe we'll get something like a smaller stage like Smashville, where you can just chase the man down.
Jake was playing a little bit aggressive that game, so especially towards the end. So you need to be careful versus Snake. Kind of running into Snake's hands is what they want to do. I want to see kind of a little bit more patient play, a little bit more fireballs, a little bit more annoying that Snake and pestering him to make sure that you can come out on top there.
Yeah, I think that prioritizing strong combo game isn't going to be the move for Mario in this matchup. When you have a frame 1 grenade that you can just use to get out of strings, your combos are most likely going to get interrupted after 2 or 3 up airs. You're not going to be able to get those easy carries off the top. Instead, go for a stage where you can dominate neutral. And there are stages that allow you to do that against Snake.
So they did. I mean, if you look at the characters on the screen, they definitely did go to select something. And since the characters are staying the same, Excited to see kind of what stage that Jake managed to pull out here that they think will give them the advantage to come out on top.
All right, this is game 3 of Winners Quarters, and Yoshi's was left open. So that's an interesting one. Perhaps banking on that grenade to get you out of Mario's combos, because if this man ever gets the opportunity, he's going to up air you like 20 times, and you're going to go ahead and get introduced to the top blaster.
When you talked about that Grand 1 Frame 1 grenade pull, I was just thinking like, well, if they're not combo oriented, that crosses off a lot of good things Mario's known for. But this is the Mario stage. This is the stage you're supposed to ban against this character, because if you aren't careful, you will just get taken off the top.
Yeah, it just means that Jake is going to have plenty of opportunities to get a lot of percent by getting jump resets off these platforms. So even if you don't die off the top, well, you're still getting hit like 5 or 6 times before you have enough hits done to get out of these strings.
And all that stuff adds up. Just the random F smashes in neutral, and Flood makes Slate go zooming away.
Has to air dodge back, but Jake can't quite get a punish. Trying for those smash attacks, not quite working out though. Neutral air, he gets the reset, but he, instead of going for the easy down smash, he tries for a roll read to get the stock. I respect the option, but that was a punish on a silver platter.
Playing stylish, not safe there. It's the simple stuff, like the down air, that takes it off the top. And sometimes it's all about just kind of going for the practice stuff, going for the routine. Double.
Triple up air, get the
triple.
up B. He missed the up B. That is a combo that Mario can do on this stage. 1, a 2,
a 3, and that's
do the
it,
Mario.
Baby. Swing your arms from side to side. Slate is shaking their head at that one, and that is why you avoid Yoshi's.
Yeah, Jake about to have you learn today what this is.
That's the kind of game we're playing right now. But hey, Slate has kind of fought the odds before in this very set. So down but not out, but this is the stage where anything can happen for Jake. So if you're not careful.
You want to go for the forward air? Yeah, exactly. But the grenade explodes to bring him back up without expending the double jump. And then he gets the shield break. No, Slate.
Well, Slate, it's been an honor, sir. A little bit of a quick taunt, a forward smash, and yeah, that's a 3 stock for Jake. And my goodness, this is why you ban Yoshi's story against this mustachioed man. Don't let him take you there.
Don't get Mario's Yoshi's, man. Just don't.
You're gonna die.
It doesn't matter how good your character is. Mario might be the best in the game on this stage. It is ridiculous.
Mario calls a buddy from the Mafia, and you sleep with the fishes. He takes you off the top, he takes out the trash, and you die. Don't do it. Ban the stage. GG, Slate.
Yeah. I mean, Slate played really well the first 2 games. It just felt like when a Mario gets like that kind of momentum on a stage that's already in his favor, like, what do? You just kind of shrug your shoulders and be like, well, yeah, this is happening. I'm not getting the opportunity to play the game. I'm watching a 1-player cutscene.
It's unfortunate, but some lessons in life you have to learn the hard way. And that means next time you won't leave Yoshi's story open against a Mario.
I'm stunned. I mean, we were talking before that match about how, the grenade gets you out of like a lot of the worst things that Mario can do for you.
Not everything.
That's a test. That's like saying, yeah, I think that I can get out of your combos all the time. And he got out of a lot of them, but Mario only need 1.
That's the thing. You only need 1. It's not about all those failures. It's the one success that takes the stock. So if they can keep getting you in situations like that, you're in for a terrible, terrible time. So congrats to Jake making it into winner's side. And we got 2 sets left here to determine who's coming to the top 8. Meister versus RJ and Sharp versus Kiriesh.
All right. RJ and Meister. That's going to be a good one. I think that really we haven't seen these 2 play in a bit of time, but I'm going to be interested to see if RJ is going to be able to alter his play style a little bit, because, I mean, Sam is infamous for a character that loves to rely on that charge shot to get a little bit of space. And Game & Watch, he also loves it when characters toss out projectiles at him, because he has a bucket that can go ahead and toss it right back at you.
And that damage